Ask and you shall receive. Come draw with me.
This is my world, known as Nerelia, and this is Unidar, the Undying Isle. Tales say that this island was first the home of a mighty lich who was found and slain by adventurers. However, for whatever reason, everything on the island was left. Nothing was burned or sacked or taken, and for a while the island was abandoned, seemingly frozen in time, and unkind to any visitors seeking what might still lie there. And so it stayed until a small group of necromancers, desperate for more knowledge of their craft, sought out this island and the wisdom of the lich. Since then, it is an island said to be the home of the greatest necromancers in Nerelia, and populated completely by their legion of the undead. The truth is a little more complicated. In this country, you can never quite tell who is undead and who is not. This is because disfiguration from magic work, etc., are seen as a badge of pride. It is an honor to wear on your body a dedication to your craft. But as a result, some of the living residents look just as rough as the undead. It's easy to tell if a zombie or skeleton or ghost is undead, but the man down the street with the weird eye, who knows? The country's main export labor force and means of warfare are undead. As a result, no one has successfully won a war against them. Many battles, perhaps, but when you learn that a battlefield of corpses simply gives your enemies more numbers for their army, you quickly realize how lost you are. Each undead, awakened or otherwise, that leave the island is fitted with a magical amulet. This amulet is essentially a means of tracking and teleportation back to the island. Think teleportation circle and a necklace. This way, the island may track the undead they send out and recall them as needed. Some undead shirk this amulet and live away from Unidar, but it's often frowned upon as Unidar is a haven for undead and necromancers alike. There have been many political movements to ensure that the undead are not treated poorly. After all, undead, who are not awakened, might be sentient, but they are bound by the will of their masters. It's joked that the name Unidar came from union, and that the true history was that the undead on the island simply unionized against their necromancer masters many years ago. The most common magical practice on this island is necromancy, but it's not unheard of to see other wizarding schools. Indeed, the magic college on the island teaches all schools of magic. However, the main focus is necromancy. It's said that there's no better place for a necromancer to hone their craft than Unidar. Due to this, Unidar standards for necromancy tend to be incredibly high. However, it's worth noting that while their standards are high, any form of necromancy, new and old, is celebrated. I've got a lot of notes on this place and how undead are treated and such, and I would love to share them with y'all, so I don't know, like for a part 2. Also, I love Pandora. I would die for her. Not to be dramatic or anything. Anyway, thanks y'all.